Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Crypto Invest. Today is October the 29th, 2017. So it is a Sunday here in California. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you have a great Halloween. So today, I do want to talk about Exodus Wallet. And they have added a few cryptocurrencies onto the platform. So I want to talk to you about what they are. And I also want to talk about Ledger Nano S. They have been doing the same thing. They have been adding a lot more cryptocurrencies onto their platform as well. So let's get into it. Before I do want to remind everyone that this is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice. Now, Exodus Wallet is up first. If you are not familiar with Exodus Wallet, it is a desktop wallet that you can download for free. By the way, all the links to any of the website that I'm showing you here will be in the description below. So check that out. And Exodus Wallet, you can download them for Mac, Windows, and Linux. It is free. They do have a good selection of cryptocurrencies on the platform. It is easy to use, nice to look at. It also have an exchange built onto the platform, so you can exchange between different cryptocurrencies without going onto an exchange. Exodus Wallet has been very active in their development. You can see here that they have 1.37.1 released 2 days ago, 1.37.0 released 3 days ago, and 1.36.1 released 2 weeks ago. So they have been really active on making their wallets better to use and support more cryptocurrencies. And that leads me to the new cryptocurrencies that are added onto the platform is distrct0x, Funfair, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classics, Sort, and Civic. So let's talk about what they are. So I was watching a YouTube video, and one of the YouTuber, Crypto Grinder, so shout out to him, show me CoinCheckup. So CoinCheckup is a new alternative to CoinMarketCap. It does provide a little more information on the coin that you want to check out. So for example, if we want to see what distrct0x is, it's gonna show you the distrct0x section here. It's gonna show you the draft just like CoinMarketCap does. It show you some of the same data that you would get from CoinMarketCap. But what's interesting is on the right hand side there under categories, you can have really quickly at a high level understand what this particular cryptocurrency does. So in this case, it is for marketplace and voting. So that's what distrct0x are for. And the tags are for build a decentralized marketplaces. And it also gives you some quick stats about that particular cryptocurrencies, some quick analysis on the strengths, the products, the team, etc. So interesting website to look at. Definitely don't take these numbers as your end all be all strength of the cryptocurrencies. I'm not quite sure how some of these are being quantified. So keep that in mind. But nevertheless, a very good website to look at. Of course, the link is in the description below. And for distrct0x, any of the cryptocurrencies that I talk about here, I would definitely make a more detailed video about it. So high level, that's all I wanted to provide you today. So distrct0x is basically a borderless district that exists on a blockchain. So you are purchasing, say for example, you want to be a part of that district, you will buy distrct0x token, and then with that token they give you your ability to vote for what project the district will have the ability to implement next. And from there, of course, if the district does well, your investment does well as well. So that's a pretty high level. I know it doesn't do it justice, but we don't have a lot of time in this video, so let's move on. Next is Funfair. So let's take a look at Funfair on CoinCheckup. So high level, Funfair is a gambling and gaming kind of token. And same thing here. You can look at the quick stats and quick analysis. Like I say, I will try to make a video about Funfair, but for now, let's move on. At least we know what they are trying to solve, which is gambling and gaming industry. Next is Bitcoin Cash. I don't think this one needs a lot of introduction. Bitcoin Cash, as you know, is a fork from Bitcoin back in August. Ethereum Classics, this one doesn't need a lot of introduction either. Ethereum Classics is ranked number 12 at the moment, I believe, on market cap, and it exists because of what happened with the DAO hack last year, 2016. If you want to know more about it, check out my video on what is Ethereum. It is on my channel at the moment. And next is Salt. So talk about Salt real quick. Funny enough, I couldn't locate Salt on CoinCheckup. I don't know why. Maybe I did something wrong. But here is the Salt website. Of course, the link will be in the description below. Basically, what it is a website for you to be able to put your cryptocurrencies onto that platform as a collateral, and then they will lend you fiat money, either I think in US dollar or USD, and you will get your cryptocurrencies back when you repay the loan in full. So in a nutshell, that's Salt. And lastly, I want to talk to you about Civic. So Civic just got added about a few weeks ago onto the Exodus platform. So what is Civic? So here we are on CoinCheckup again. Civic is trying to solve the identity management by putting your identity onto the blockchain. That's essentially what Civic is trying to do. So high level, these are really interesting concepts for me. Some of them are more mature than others, but I certainly want to learn more about them. I do have investment on Civics. I have investment in Bitcoin Cash. I have some Salt, some Ether Classics. I don't have any distrct0x and Funfair at the moment, but I certainly want to own some. So let's see when it's a good time for me to get some. On a side note, if you do have Exodus wallet, or if you are interested on knowing the roadmap for Exodus wallet, this is the roadmap. It's gonna tell you what cryptocurrency currently on the platform when it was added onto the platform. So for example, Funfair and distrct0x was added 3 days ago. And also for future development, you will see that Bancor, 0x, DİCH, Factum, First Blood, IOTA, these are on their future development. Some of them are currently being tested, what it says here, on beta. Some of them are planned, meaning they not yet have a beta for it. And then IOTA is not planned yet. So this is a pretty good source if you want to know what is up and coming on Genesis. My apology, on Exodus wallet. Now, when I say beta, what it means is that Exodus does have something called Exodus Eden. So Eden is an advanced unsupported version of Exodus. It is basically for those who want to test out the cryptocurrencies in beta at the moment, to basically help them troubleshoot any potential problems and move the adoption forward for some of the newer cryptocurrencies. So if they want to test the cryptocurrencies, Exodus will put them onto Eden first, and then from there, if once they have done their testing and people use them without any issue, then they will move them to a main platform, which is the traditional Exodus wallet. Now, Eden is an interesting idea. I don't use Eden at the moment because it's actually not supported. So if you have an issue with Eden, Exodus doesn't have the resource to help you at the moment. They do have a community source where you can go on and basically help each other, but beside that, you don't really have any assistance. So moving on to Ledger website. So Ledger Nano S is where we are. And if you don't know, Ledger Nano S is a hardware cryptocurrency wallet. And if you haven't followed this channel, hardware wallet is the only way that I recommend you to store cryptocurrencies at the moment. So they have been pretty busy since I last did my video on Ledger Nano S. When I did the video a few months ago between Ledger Nano S and Trezor, Ledger added Stratos, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash because of the split, Komodo, Arc, Expanse, Ubiq, PIVX, Vertcoin, and Vertcoin. So let's talk about some of these. So first up is Stratos. So Stratos is pretty popular. It is on the top 50 cryptocurrencies at the moment. I believe, and it's basically a platform for people to build dApps, decentralized application on the blockchain. Really interesting project. I do own some, so full disclosure. Next is Ripple. Ripple need no introduction. It is the third largest cryptocurrencies by market cap, just behind Ethereum. It is a solution for the bank to transfer money. I have a videos about Ripple, XRP versus Ripple on my channel, so take a look at that if you are interested. Bitcoin Cash, which you talk about. Komodo. So what Komodo is, it is a digital currency, so transactional cryptocurrencies, and it's based on privacy. So that's what Komodo is, trying to play in the same space as Monero and Zcash, essentially. Next is Arc. So Arc is really interesting. I want to make a full video on Arc because it's kind of complex to understand, but it's basically also a platform for people to build decentralized application, and it does have smart bridge to link different platforms together. I will get into that in more details, but for now, at a high level, that's what Arc is. Now let's talk about Expands. Expands actually has been around for a while. It's just been pretty low key. It is a smart contracts platform, essentially similar to Ethereum in some way. Not all, but somewhat similar. Let's talk about PIVX. PIVX trying to play in the same space as Komodo, which is talk about the same space that Zcash and Monero, some of the bigger players currently playing, which is the transactional cryptocurrencies based on privacy. And then Vertcoin. So Vertcoin is just a transactional cryptocurrencies. It's trying to play in the same space as Litecoin. I do have a full video on Vertcoin and what I think about Vertcoin. Take a look at that if you are interested. And last but not least is Vertcoin. So Vertcoin is also a transactional cryptocurrencies, but it is trying to solve micro payments, which is something that the traditional banking system and financial system is trying to solve for a long time. Very interesting concept. Take a look at it. Do some more research if you're interested. So that's all what I really have for this video. It is a really good news that Ledger Nano S and Exodus are constantly trying to support more cryptocurrencies. The more they support, the better for us, because we sometimes I personally want to invest in some of the cryptocurrencies, but I do not want to leave my money on an exchange. And sometimes exchange is the only way I can store cryptocurrencies. So for example, I have a Bittrex account because I am kind of into quantum, QTM if you will, and currently no hardware wallet or any Exodus wallet, for example, desktop wallet that would support QTM at the moment. So I'm kind of forced to have my QTM on the Bittrex platform. So the more these guys can support cryptocurrencies, the better we will be, because we will have more options essentially to store our cryptocurrencies in a safer and more secure way than having on exchange. So anyway, I hope you do like the video. Like I say, the links are on the description below if you want to learn more about any of this. And as always, hit the like button because your like does help other people find the same information. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to this channel. I do a lot of videos on cryptocurrencies, cryptocurrency news, related information. And I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.